Not really. There's a lot of you guys who are tested, so everybody has to be recognized, and that's what we're going to do right now. Starting with Mr. Dan Anderson, please step forward. You have 3 minutes to tell you why you're here and what you're going to do.
Gentlemen, my name is Dan Anderson. I'm from Portland, Oregon. I'm here to test under you for the grade of 9th time. The reason that I'm testing in front of this particular board are twofold. Number one, I'm an adopted Texan. I made my black belt in Portland, Oregon, but I made my black belt at the 1973 U.S. Championships fighting here in Texas. I grew up here. That's the first reason. The second reason why I'm testing for my 9th has nothing to do with what I've done in the past, whether it's tournament competition or teaching for X number of years and so forth, but more so for my continuing research in actually furthering the art of karate and trying to tie up some loose ends and empty holes that have been brought down to us by those instructors, perhaps that didn't have the knowledge or whatever, and anything that I can bring our art into being a more complete art. This is basically my purpose in the martial arts these days. Gentlemen, this is why I'm testing in front of you. My respects to one and all.
Thank you, Danny.
My respects to my team as well.
Awesome. Mr. Wilfong, please step forward and tell them why you're here, sir.
My name is Mike Wilfong. I'll be testing for my 8th day in here. I'm very, very honored to be here with this group of world-class martial artists. To this distinguished panel of martial arts, my name is Mike Wilfong. I'd like to thank you for allowing me the honor to test. I'd like to thank Mr. Derek Hayes, my instructor. Thank Mr. Gary Lee for birthing this event. As a martial artist from an early age, I grew up watching, reading, and hearing about the events, the great martial arts that are on this board today. I'm honored to be here. My school is honored to participate. Defining my thoughts on this opportunity, your life's blood, the art that you taught, the perfecting, the mentoring, the teaching, the passing of the knowledge flows through my veins, flows through our veins, flows through the veins of our school. Brief history, 1970 I started my martial arts training after-school program. In 1972 I started with a Pat Burleson after-school program, you remember that, but his black belts taught it. In 1976 I started training with Mr. Rudy Smedley. 1979 I began training with John Denny and Ken McDowell. I got my first and second degree black belts under E. Duck Park. In 1985, I began training with Mr. Butch Roberts. In 2011, I started Redline Freedom Karate with Alan Brosnan and Mark Wilfong. And today I have Wilfong American Karate under the tutelage of Derek Hayes. I've had the honor to work with and train under many, many great martial artists, and I'm very fortunate. I hold these lessons close to my heart. I hold this experience close to my heart. On a personal note, recently, I've had a heart attack. Basically, my doctor won't allow me to participate today. I've talked to my instructors, Mr. Gary Lee. They told me to test anyway. So I'll be here today to participate and support my school. However, I can't get a release note to perform, and it kills me. I'm a martial arts warrior, as you are. Now, I have a quote real quick, and I'll back up. I'll leave you with a favorite quote of mine by philosopher Heraclitus of Ephesus. In a group of 100 soldiers, 10 of them shouldn't even be there. 80 are nothing but targets. 9 are real fighters. They make the battle. But there's one who is the warrior, who leads the group to victory. Today, I'm honored to be in front of a group of warriors. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Wilfong. Mr. Wilfong.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, ladies, my name is Mark Wilfong. Today, I would like to try to test my 8th degree black belt. I intend to fully complete that. I'd like to say how much I am honored to participate in this event. As a child, we rolled bottles to buy magazines to read about those who are sitting here today. So even though I may have never met a lot of you, I've read about your achievements, read about and tried to duplicate what I'd read in the articles in the magazines and the books, and buy the kicking techniques, all the things that we picked up along the way. We began our martial art career young, trying to be like Bruce Lee. And that was our childhood hero. My father was so broken-hearted because he wanted us to box. And martial art was in our blood. And my brother said we did start at an early age in the after-school program, which grew and it just intensified the fire. Grew into other areas and aspects. Had the honor and the privilege of working with Mr. Rudy Snadzik. And he implanted into us a desire to progress, which he still does today. So I'm honored for that opportunity to be with him. I've also worked with Mr. John Denny. I don't know where he has disappeared to, but we, my brother and myself, gained our first degree black belt, our second degree black belt with Mr. Denny, and in that school with Eagle Park system. We went on to train with Mr. Butch Robinson, who was a rebel. And we really hit it off because we're rebels at heart also. If someone says no, we kind of say yes, we can, and move on with that. I had the honor and had the privilege of working with Mr. Derek Hayes, which I honor and I respect very much. We do also today still teach at Wild Fang American Karate. I'm honored to be here today, gentlemen. I'm honored to be here today, ladies. Looking forward to this test. I'm honored to be part of this group of men that are behind me, and we intend to be the best class that you've tested. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Wolfoff. Mr. Morris, you're here today.
My name is John Morris. I actually don't remember how nervous I've ever been, except for when I married my bride, seeing Miss Boyd. These are my heroes. I'm asking to be able to test for my 7th Dan due to my continuing journey in martial arts. I've been studying since 1969. I'm a military brat, so I've trained in every style that was at every base. Started with Kempo about 30 years ago in the February, and then with Charles Matera. I currently study Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and no, I'm not a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Plan to do my very best for you, and with your permission. And also, I'd like to say that I'm proud to be on a team of gentlemen like this, led by no other than. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Morris.